everyone, it's the Yorkshire Panda, and welcome back to Cave Factory. So, not done much since the last episode, to be honest. Still need to sort out some heads from here, but that's all going to come on a stream that may or may not have happened before this recording. I don't know yet, but what I do want to get done on this recording is deal with a bit more power. Do you know, I forgot we've got weatherproof glass, haven't we? That'll certainly make automating the weather a bit easier. But we're going to come back to that. Oh, we do get some blocks because we did make our greater tartaric gem. Which I completely forgot about. Throw that in there. But what I want to get on with today is this. I want a diesel generator. So to get that, we need a fermenter, a squeezer, and a refinery. So let's start with the squeezer. Okay, let's get rid of all these. So, steel scaffolding. Let's just get the immersive onto here. Right, so we do need some more steel scaffolding, which I haven't got a recipe for. Get those made. While we're at it, a recipe for those, a recipe for, a minute. Oh, excuse me. Recipe for those, recipe for those, recipe for those. What's that? I'm going to get a recipe for those. We need the other blocks. We need a redstone engineering block. Get a recipe for that. Generator block. We are going to need some of these. So get a recipe for that. And a recipe for that. Which actually we could also do with a recipe for that. And then a recipe for that. We need a new crafter. Oh, we've got one. That's good. And we are going to need radiator blocks as well. But I'm going to have to come back to that one because I need seed oil. And I think that's all for now. So let's just get... Oh yeah, let's get this upgraded as well. Let that do its thing for a minute. Put these in here. Yeah. And another gold one. Throw them in. Right. Back to where we were. So, gonna need some more steel scaffoldings. Might as well get a few of these. Oh, and I forgot to change all the copper ingots to any. Right, back in a mo. Right. Get those. We are going to need some more heavies, but I do need a recipe for sheet metal. There we go. Some of those. Some light ones, which also messed up the recipe for. There we go. Everything's working fine now. And obviously you can hear the presses going like a good one. Oh, it works wonderfully. Right. Need some steel fence. And what was the other thing we needed? Wooden barrels. Make a bunch of you. And make a bunch of you. And then fluid pipes, which I think we can just craft anyway. Nope, no recipe for fluid pipes. Right. That's everything for that. I need a piston. You can all go away now for a bit. One redstone, 2 lights, 6 scaffolding, some fluid pipes, fences, things. Right. Got the pistons. Steel fence. We got the wooden barrels. We are going to need some more coil. Grab a few of those, and we are going to need a couple of MV connectors. We've got those, MV relays, got those. A couple more lights, get all them out. A couple more heavies, let's get them out. Scaffoldings. And we'll get the seeds. Right, should be enough for the seed processor. So, the squeezer. Where's my selection? Squeezer. Should be front. So we'll pop you here. In fact, we are going to put you here. On this side and about here. So lights, make sure you're on the upper. So you and I forgot the pipes. Oh, not going to do well if I forget the pipes. Put you there. Where are they? There they are. So they're the fluid pipes, scaffolding, right. Another light one. I forgot the redstone ones. Right, slap you in place, and the 4 barrels, and that is the piston, which we have to flip over. Where's the hammer? There you are. Oh, where's me? I'll flip it over. That's not flipping it over, is it? Nope. Right. Piston. Right, hammer time. And that's a squeezer. So turn the projector off. And there we go. Let me just take that off again. There we go. And this is a squeezer. The function of this is it will take seeds and squeeze juice out of them. So, squeezer can make HOP graphite dust from coke dust and plant oil from plants and seeds. The plant oil is the main thing that we want here. So that's your redstone bit. Put your on-off switch there. That is your output. If you're outputting the HOP graphite, that's where the power goes in. That is your... No, sorry, that's your input. That's your output for the solids. That's your output for the fluids. Now, we also want a fermenter, which needs a couple of cauldrons. Which I always... Okay. CA. Jeez, it's always one word that I always forget how to spell. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And this is a fermenter. Which is there. Now this turns apples and sugarcane or melons or potatoes into ethanol. There's potatoes for that as well. So you, good sir, can go right here. Oh, like block. Actually, before I put you there. No, that one. There we go. I want that pipe to go that way. There. That's where I want the pipe. So, not heavy, it's a light one. That's not a scaffold. Right, scaffold. Another light and our redstone. And our 4 cauldrons. And that is 4 iron sheet metals. Which I've got 13 of, so that's fine. Nope. Hammer time. Which is there. There we go. Turn the projector off. And same again. Redstone, power, inputs for solids, outputs for solids, outputs for fluids. And it's where potatoes and things go. And also power goes there. Alright. The last part of this is the refinery, which needs a lot more sheet metal. Do I have a craft recipe for iron sheet metal? No, I do not. No, don't want that recipe. I want that one. Might as well make a few, because this stuff comes in handy. And while we're waiting, let's get the refinery. Right. Now this Yeah, it goes a long way. So I believe it's that way. I have built you one, Kenna. Dag nabbit. Back in a minute. Right, try this again. So, light block, scaffold. Pipes. So you're not a pipe. You are a heavy block, which I've not got out. There you go. Right, another heavy block goes there. That's the redstone one. Light block. Sheet metal. And we've got a refinery. Excellent. So turn the projector off and then hook these things up. A 3 gap there and a 2 gap there. I really need to push this back one, but I'll come back to it in a minute. That gives us some HV coils as well. HV coil and HV connector. This makes biodiesel from ethanol and plant oil. Now we want this, the diesel generator. So, I do need some plant oil before I get started. So, power to you, power to you, power to you. Get a MV coil there. Nope, that HV's there, the MVs. Link all you up. Right. And I don't think this is going to reach that far. I think it reached about 16 blocks. Yeah, it'll link to there. You see the little numbers at the bottom go from orange to red, basically denoting that it's too far. You need to go back. Let's break you. Let's break you again and move you one further back. We'll eventually get this right. Right, now we're up and running. These have got power. This is pressing plant oil like a good one. But we need a little bit of that plant oil already. Buckets of plant oil. Because we need some of these. Also need some of this as well, don't I? Oh, I get crafting some of that. We also need some generator blocks, which I think we didn't make, but we can now. 5 pipes, 6 scaffold, 13 heavy engineering blocks. I've got 12, so we could do with a couple more of these. Right, back when it's done crafting. And we have got some steel sheet metal. This should now that could have just been a water bucket. Where's my bucket? There you are. Dag Nabbit. I need 4 more of you. I actually need another 4. And another bucket of water. Right. Right, can I put this back in the... No, but I can do is put it in here. Which is where it's going to go eventually anyway, but... Yeah. That's done, I think. So... There's 4 more. There's 4 more. Right. Now the next thing we're building is the diesel generator. Which I'm going to put facing this way, I think. So, I forgot to take out the generator blocks. Right, let's try this again, shall we? So, fluid pipe's good there. Let's get rid of the light. Generator block goes there. Radiator blocks at the back. Scaffold. Right. I've got to admit, having this projector takes a lot of the worry out of making this work. Right. Oh, dang it. I made them. I forgot to come out. Alley-oop. Complete. Get our hammer. There we go. That is his diesel generator. So there are our fluid inputs. Let's break you a minute. And you come out of there. That is where our power is output. That is our redstone power. Our Redstone Control. So, this needs potatoes. So let's go grab some potatoes. And while I'm at it, let's go down here and fill out the farm a bit more with some. And you can see I've extended the hemp field as well. Reason for that being, you can power one side of the machine with seeds. I have... Where is... That'll do. Right. So one side of the machine is going to be using potatoes because I can get loads of those. The squeezer uses seeds. So plant oil comes. You get 20 millibuckets from melon, 60 from beetroot, 40 from pumpkin, 80 from cabbage, 60 from tomato, 120 from industrial hemp, and 80 from wheat. Now, let's have a look at seeds. How many do I have? A few hundred. So I can definitely put some of that in to get a start. And I'm going to grab some more potatoes to start the other side as well. Except that one. So, I've run some cable over. Got a couple of exporters. So in this one, we want to export potatoes. And in this one, we want to export hemp seed. You can see the oil filling up there. And you can see the ethanol filling up there. Now, as we know, oh, these do pump straight out. So we can see the plant oil coming in from there. We see the ethanol coming in from there. And out the middle, we get biodiesel. That is where I need to get a redstone control. I need to get a lever. That is where I realised. Oh boy. So when I realised I really need more power in my system. A lot more power in my system. Lever. There you go. Right. So, if I was to put this pipe up to here, this will start emptying the biodiesel and filling it into here. This can generate a lot of power, which is why, for completing this quest, we get given these two things. The HV capacitor, which is basically a humongous battery, which I'm going to put... If I put there, tell the hold shift, so opposite sides energy input, facing sides energy output. We can put this here. Actually, I might put it here. Can I? Oh, that's it there. Well, not quite anyway. Right, you'll have to go here for a minute. What this does is it transforms HV to LMV. Because if you were to just put HV cable into that, it's not going to work. So, can't attach wire here. So what we'll do is we'll get the HV connector. We'll get all three. Boop, boop, and boop. I need to make another HV cable. How do we make HV? Oh, I can't because I don't have any power. Right. So, you... Oh. There we go. So, actually, you'll fit there perfectly, won't you? Right. You will have put it the right way around. So I put you there. Perfect. So, cable to there. Okay. Yeah, I need more HV cable. Which means I need to shut down all three of those machines. Right. There we go. Let's just cut you off from power for a minute. Where's my clippers? There you are. Right. You're disconnected. Right. Off. 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 Right, reconnect you back up. And we've got to make some of these. Oh, come on. They are switched off, aren't they? Yep, you're off. Yep, you're off. Yep, you're off. Ugh. Right. HV wire coil. HV wire coil. Let's grab a few of these. Made from steel wire and aluminium wire. We want HV connectors. Recipe for you. Grab me a couple of you. We don't need any relays. Just need a couple more you. And we need the HV coils. Right. You're in, you're in, you're in, you're out. So you can go to you, you to you, you to you. You to you. You don't like it because you're too close. That's fine. You to you. And then we can get the MV cable and go from you to you. And with what diesel we've got, switch you on. Boy, are you loud. Wow, are you loud. Muffler. Recent. But let's get it closer so we register it. Diesel generator. Shut up. Wow, that is loud. But that battery holds 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, 4 million RF in there. And that is also being output to the transformer. It's being output to the network. So if I switch all of you back on, that should be generating power. And it certainly should be generating it faster than we can drain it. Yeah. You're working at full capacity. You're not interested. You're just powering everything perfectly fine. That is brilliant. Everything's still up and running. How much? How much energy does the diesel generator actually make? Powers, diesel gen. 4,000 flux per tick. So it's split between all of those outputs. So really, what I could do is if I got rid of that. Oh, actually no, it wouldn't work. Because the other thing, if I go to this, transformers let you move up. Types of cable. Where is it? I can't remember where you find it. So each connector to the data has a maximum transfer rate. So each connection is on the medium is a 1,000 RF per tick and can carry 8,000 across the network. Okay. So we could effectively have I'm going to keep this on the MV network. But what we could do is if we were to get into wireless redstone. Oh, geez, that stuff hurts. If we were to get into wireless redstone through redstone flux, we could have even bigger batteries, but we could power all our machines through our own inventory. All this requires obsidian and bedrock, or obsidian and redstone in a mixer. Which we do have. Right, wireless redstone it is. For now, though, we've got a diesel generator. Yeah, that's definitely staying switched off. But what about the production on this? How quick are you producing? We've got an excess of biodiesel. So we're definitely not burning through it all. This is the only thing that's a bit slow. But eventually, when that fills up, these will both fill up and I'll have a nice little leftover, a little overflow. So we could where is it? Because that now, if I go to here, it's sitting pretty. We're using 300 RF per tick and it's holding well. Excellent. Oh, brilliant. Right, that's it for today then. We've got diesel power. And what we could always do is if we manage to make the farm produce more, so we can keep this full at all times, because we've now run out of plant oil, because the farm's producing nowhere near enough hemp seeds from diesel for the plant oil, so we are going to start running out of power in a bit. Right. We need sustainable of this. We need sustainable seeds. Right, that is going to be our next plan then. Figure out a way to get sustainable farming, keep my diesel generator running all the time. Because I mean, if I was to switch you off, you're still not filling up because you're burning out everything that you can anyway. But you are draining. Oh, it's namely because these taking up too much power. So if I did it now, would you still be draining? No. And you're filling back up again. Right. Sustainable farming, that's what we need to figure out next. So, we'll leave it there for now. So if you liked the episode, hit the like button. If you really liked it, hit subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell to let you know when new episodes come out, as well as when I'm streaming. I also stream on twitch.tv/Yorkshire Panda. Make sure you come and follow me on there as well to keep up with all the latest Minecraft and non-Minecraft streams. And drop onto social media. I've got Facebook and Twitter. Links are all in the description. And drop into the comments. Say hi. Tell me what you like about the pack. If there's anything you want me to take a look at in more detail, let me know. Or if there's any advice you want to offer me, especially on sustainable farming for making sure that never runs out of power, let me know. I am looking for a few. I'm going to be on my next stream searching for a few ways to get through it. So we'll probably be able to figure it all out. But you guys take it steady. Everything's a good one. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.